Evening Rockers. Vegas Rock got us here on the rocks. Tonight, we are interviewing an amazing TikTok band, Cold State. This band is rocking out from Indianapolis, Indiana. The premier band. They have been on TikTok and they are killing it with the numbers. So this band is really on the trail of something exciting. So let's let them in. Are you there, Clayton? There you are.
Hello. You see me? Can you hear me good?
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
awesome. Great, great. Let me know if I'm too loud. I gotta
No,
fix some
no.
settings and stuff.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. Welcome to On the Rocks. Thanks for coming on.
Absolutely. Fernando's gonna be joining me as well. He's our guitar player.
Oh,
He should
very
be getting in
cool.
here soon. But
Okay,
yeah.
awesome.
Awesome.
And
Yeah, thanks for having me.
yeah, I was just telling the viewers, you guys are blowing up TikTok like
Hey,
I've
we love it.
never
Right
seen.
on. Yeah.
It was funny how I found your band. It kept coming on my feed. Like I kept seeing it.
Yeah, yeah,
Say,
that's the goal. Yeah.
yeah, of course. It's the goal for all bands. But anyway, um, it got my attention and I started digging a little deeper into your bios. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow, because I'm from Chicago.
Oh no way, that's awesome. That's real
Yeah.
close. Yeah,
So
yeah.
originally, I'm in Vegas now, but I grew up in Chicago, and you guys are from Indianapolis. Let me tell you, the Midwest is dominating right now with
Yeah,
metalcore. It's
100%.
amazing. It's blowing up.
100%. Yeah, a lot of local homies that are coming up as well in the indie area. So we're trying to refine what we got going, and then really put a lot of our friends on as well. But obviously we're such a small band right now that we're just in grind mode. Just trying
But
to nail the algorithm, and that's
but
all
you
that good stuff.
know,
So
it's funny. You aren't a small band to me on TikTok. I
right
mean,
on.
when you're I listen, when you're on that freaking TikTok, I feel like you're Aerosmith.
Oh heck yeah,
I mean,
thanks.
kind of
Right on.
presence. I mean,
Yeah,
it's
man.
amazing. The videos are killer, dude.
Yeah,
Like,
huge credit. We have a like a graphics guy, or like he does all our visual stuff, and he filmed all our micro content, and he's helped us really just stockpile all the stuff. So that's been the biggest thing.
wow.
Like, let's just put a bunch of crap out there, but it's not crap. It's like
Well,
he does an
yeah.
excellent job,
And
but
when your
but
guitar
yeah,
player comes in, we'll get him in on the conversation. But I
awesome.
mean, you guys have three singles out right now, all killer.
Thank you so much.
You
Thank you.
know,
Yeah,
bleed out, amazing. You've
right
got
on.
half empty, and then you got anyone but me. I mean, these are strong, strong songs for a full record. Is that you guys' goal? Is to get a full LP?
Well, eventually we're wanting to get some more backing before we do like a full LP.
Okay,
We put out two EPs. We put out The Love That's Left of Me, which came out in 2024, and
right.
then we put out like two EPs cut in half. So we had the Heinous and then the Lovely. And our goal there was just like package something small, see what we can get
But
flowing,
with a big
what's working out.
impact, though. A big
Yeah, yeah,
impact.
thank
Hey,
you.
Fernando.
Hello. Hey, Carol. Nice to meet
Hey,
you.
welcome, welcome.
Thanks. Thanks for
Uh,
having me.
yeah, thanks for being on my show. We were just talking about the state of TikTok and how dominating you guys are killing it on TikTok. I don't
Thank you.
know if you really realize it, but I mean, seriously.
Yeah, it's like for one big thing to kind of get Fernando going as well. She was just saying like how often we're on there and whatnot, and I think Fernando can attest to it. Like in the past, that was our last thought, was like TikTok content, whatever. Like let's just put out a bunch of music videos, but then it's like, all right, talking about cash, it's like, man, if we can just put out a bunch of nice micro, let's see what happens. So I mean, even getting this interview is like, that's a testament to getting more eyes, and getting
Right.
people to listen to us that
Sure, yeah.
never would have. But
Exactly. I mean, that's the whole key with my show is to put bands in front of people that would never, because a lot of people don't have TikTok, I'll be honest, you
Mhm.
know. So, my goal for this show is to expose the best in metal bands, metal and rock bands from all over the world. I've interviewed bands.
Yeah, we
And
appreciate that so much. So
Yeah.
thanks for having us again. It's awesome. It's
yeah,
great,
and
man.
like I said, you guys are killer.
Thank you,
So
thank you.
we're going to talk a little bit about your background here, and I know you guys are from Indianapolis. Like, when
Mhm.
did you guys form this band?
So,
20. Oh, you go. You got it.
no, you go ahead.
All right, I got you. Yeah, so basically, there was like a pre-existing band before this, which was Fernando and a couple other people. But essentially, Scotty and I got hit up. It was like 2021. Is that right, Nando?
Yeah, it's 2021.
2021, and then we decided, hey, like let's do some rebranding. Let's work on some like a different style of music, take it a little heavier route, and yeah, that's when it all kind of started in a in the summer of 2021. So we'll be going on 5 years this like June, I think, something like that.
Wow, you guys were in it during pandemic.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's, what, but that's not unheard of, because there were a lot of bands breaking up and then coming together during that time. So pandemic wasn't all, what it was cracked up to be. But for bands, like, now we're actually hearing a lot of that music that people were working on during that time.
100%.
Yeah, I mean, I was interviewing bands as quickly as they were getting together and breaking up at the same time.
Yeah, yeah, that's exactly right. It
Um,
was kind of crazy. Like,
it was, yeah, it was a
yeah,
volatile time. Now, 2026, moving forward, the rock and metal is coming back. Not that it ever went away, but it's really being pushed to the forefront. For instance, let me give you an example. Look what happened to Youngblood on the Grammys, no doubt. Now,
Mhm.
us metal fans and rock fans have been trying to get metal in their face, okay? And really, because who really watches the Grammys anymore?
yeah,
Because
that's exactly right.
our
Yeah.
genre is not present. But
Yeah.
let me tell you something. What happened there is going to change the dynamic of that show, because I think they're really going to start looking at metal bands. And, it's funny because there's a lot of producers and account executives from these record companies that are looking at TikTok. They're not fooling around. They want to see the algorithms, and they want to see how many hits you guys are getting.
Absolutely. Yeah. I think that's, been one of the main things is like, one of our buddies, they, just put out one song and they already got people hitting them up. And it's crazy because it's just based off of one random TikTok video that didn't even blow up, but it just takes the right person, right time. But,
Yeah.
we've got a lot of people that are like, like, how did they do that? And it's like, I mean, a lot of it's luck. It really is, and it's like, that should give you drive to be like, hey, like, if maybe we off this video, we'll get something from it. And if
Right.
not, there's people that'll
Do you
see it,
agree,
hopefully.
Fernando? Do you agree with that?
I do agree. Yeah, it's you gotta have the right eyes to see you sometimes to really get that momentum going. You could have the best product in the market, and if the right person doesn't see it, it just might not blow up, and it just
Yeah, and TikTok has changed some of their algorithms since they sold to an American company now. So, like, I'll just give you guys a couple tips when you guys are posting stuff. Instead of for you is like done kind of. So make sure you guys are putting in metal forever, metalcore, just harder hashtags, because that's what's really increasing your
Got you. Thank you.
scenes
Yeah, we'll take all of that. Yeah,
in there,
appreciate it.
because it's hitting all those metal fans that are in the algorithm. So yeah, it's gonna totally help getting you more strikes for sure.
for sure.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll definitely take that. Like I've been, experimenting with like, I mean, like, I got into to metal a while back, but one thing that, resonated like most with me was, like lifting in the gym and stuff like that. And I'm like, most lifters enjoy, hard rock or whatever. So I'm like,
Right?
hey, let's get these dudes, you know what I mean? And it's been
Yeah.
pretty cool on that. But yeah, it's the algorithm's really funky. Like some days we'll get like 200, views, and then, for a week straight we'll get 800 to 1,000. And it's like, what is going
Right.
on here? Like I'm using the same stuff. It's so weird, but
It
yeah,
is.
it's been interesting.
It's crazy, but like I said, 2026 is going to push a lot of bands forward that have been sitting on the sidelines waiting for this opportunity. Like, what are some of the venues you guys are playing in Indianapolis right now?
We got the Hoosier Dome is the like hometown homie place. That's where we play, and then Hi-Fi's been kind of like a bucket list venue for us to play. It's one of the
Okay.
nicer venues, just kind of hard to get into, but we got a little something lined up coming here soon. That those are the two main ones. Fernando, what was the other? I think those are the two main ones.
Black Circle.
Black Circle, yeah, Black Circle. We played a couple there. The indie scene's just kind of funky, like getting
Yeah,
certain shows. It's very very odd. Like we
but
could reach out, but not get nothing.
it's funny though. If you want to make it in this business, you cannot play your hometown.
Absolutely.
Yeah,
That's the truth. If your band is going to go anywhere, you've got to play outside of your hometown.
Mm-hmm.
absolutely. Yeah. So like that's been one of our biggest things is you know kind of saturating our hometown enough to gain a grassroots fan base. That's very hard to do here. It's not a huge
Right.
booming state for this style, but yeah, getting some close homies and then branching out and being like, okay, what can we make outside of here? And we hit I think the East Coast was the last thing that we did with our buddies in the Wise Man Sphere, and it was great. Definitely a change of pace, and it was a learning experience. But yeah, going for the rest of this year, we just got on with a booking agency. So our goal is to really just saturate other markets and see what can come of that. So we're getting
Yeah,
ready to get out there and really grind.
yeah, the East Coast is a heavy, heavy area for metalcore, which
Yeah.
is really an area you definitely want to hit. But don't forget Chicago. There's some
Mm.
great clubs out there that are really big metalheads.
We
Reggie's is a great place, a great venue out there as well to
Okay.
play. I mean, there's quite a few, but yeah, right now the scene is Nashville. Nashville has
mm.
got some of the heaviest metalcore bands in that area, Nashville and Mississippi. So keep that in mind as well, because I would love to see you guys hop on a tour with
Yep.
with the band
Absolutely.
at this.
Yeah, we our drummer that's our fill-in, he's from Nashville, and he's put us on as far as, hey, like these are some cool bands or whatever. And so we've been chatting it up in that way. Our producer that we work with, he's based out of Nashville. His name's Jonathan Dolease, Concrete Studios.
Yeah.
So he's got some homies that live around there as well, and kind of just putting us on like that. So
Yeah,
yeah, it's been cool.
you talk to him because there's a couple bands that I work with out there. Blackwood, you've
Okay,
got Valkyrie's Fire. Those are two heavy, heavy bands in Nashville right now on rotation. Um,
awesome.
Jane
Okay.
and
Yeah.
Jane and the Killer Queens, another great band. There's just so many amazing metal artists in that area too, as well. Like, what are some of the goals for your band for 2026?
So
Yeah.
kind of like I said earlier, we just signed to a booking agency.
Okay.
So just trying to hit the road as much as we can this year, hit as many different locations that we can. We also got quite a good amount of material coming out this year, and we're actually going to be back to the studio in about 2 weeks to go even do some more.
Very good, very good. Because you guys, like I said, you guys are coming out strong with these 3 songs.
Thank
I
you.
mean, yeah. So, I mean, that's a great start.
Cool. And the best. Oh,
To, yeah, to really getting in their face. Because the thing with your band, the videos are great. I mean, I want to see this band. That's what makes me when I see
That's the goal. Thank
TikToks.
you. Yeah, that's
Right.
awesome.
So, getting in front of faces is going to be 99% of the success of this band
Mhm.
live.
Yep.
Because people don't understand the videos are great, but they want to see guitar strings breaking. They want to see drumsticks getting cracked. They want to experience everything about your band.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely.
You
Yeah, I
know,
think that's one strong thing about us is like, we say it every single we do like huddles before, right? Like
right?
cliche metal stuff, but it's I mean, it's like Cold State, this is our family, especially when we're away from home. It's like we get in a huddle and the last thing that's said is like it's our last. And it's like that we do every single show like it's our last, 30 minutes on earth,
Right.
and it's like we give it our all, and that's the goal is like, all right, we got, in front of all these faces, like it's time to show out, so like
Yeah.
let's do
I
it, man,
love it. Because
absolutely.
that's what's going to keep you guys in this business, because you can't stay stagnant. You have to continue. You've got to push forward. I mean, there's so many bands I talk to, younger bands, they have to stay hungry. See, the problem is people get complacent. They don't want to do the work. Bands, I'm serious, they don't want to do the work. They don't want to do the TikTok, the Facebook, the Instagram,
Mm.
the YouTube. They think they'll show up at a venue and get fans. That's
Yeah.
not what it's about now. They're not signing record deals in the toilet at the whiskey. Okay? That's not happening, folks. That's
If
done.
they were, we'd be there. So, yeah.
Right? You know what I'm saying, though?
Yeah.
I mean,
Yeah,
they're not
absolutely.
doing that. They're not signing record deals in the parking lot in the back seat of somebody's freaking 69 Mustang. Okay?
Yeah.
I
Yeah.
mean, now you really got to show it. Because,
Absolutely.
I'm sure you've had it with these venues. They're asking, how many followers do you have? What sites are you on? How's
Yeah.
your merch?
Yeah.
I mean, those are key questions that, I mean, these bar owners are not fooling around,
Yeah.
for sure.
Honestly, the most of the venues we played, the owners aren't very like hospitable, so it's been like we've had a few here and there. They're like, hey, like you ever come back or whatever, but
Yeah.
most of them they kind of don't want to touch. It seems like most bands with like a 10-foot pole. You know what I mean?
Well,
So
see, the problem is during pandemic, there were a lot of tribute bands. I wouldn't say tribute. I'd say, let's say cover bands.
yeah,
Because to cover bands, I don't cover bands. I have a lot of my friends that are in cover bands, right?
yeah,
But see, the problem is people want to see original music.
yeah.
Okay, they're sick of hearing Guns N' Roses for the 400th time. Okay, how many times can I hear Kickstart My Heart?
Yeah,
I mean, you know what I'm saying?
absolutely.
I mean,
Yeah,
let's get real, folks. Let's get the real music in these clubs.
absolutely. Yeah.
Paying the bills is great, but let's move aside and let some real musicians come in there and really kill it.
Yeah.
Hey, I feel
That-
that.
That's
Yeah.
like the main reason I like to be in this band is I like to just go around and just see how people resonate to the music that not just myself but the whole Cold State as a whole wrote.
Right.
In the reaction and just how they resonate to it.
Yeah, you want to absorb that. Are you guys videotaping your shows?
We do here and there.
Okay, because that'll be important not only for the fans, but for you guys to look at the tapes.
Yeah,
Because,
absolutely.
it's like football players. They videotape and then like that following Monday, they're all sitting in a room pointing the finger at, hey, you did this. You shouldn't have
Yeah.
done that. Dot, 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 dot.
Absolutely.
Not that that's happening with you guys, but what I'm saying is it's really important to start archiving this stuff. Because like
yeah.
I said, the more you're on TikTok, the more algorithms you're going to get.
Yeah, 100%. I think
You
like the
know?
biggest thing, Scotty, our bassist, he, tends to like record the live sets, and then, he'll end up like bouncing mixes or something like that to where, we can hear stuff back, and it's like every little embellishment is there, so it's like, hey, like we know what we got to work on next time. And I mean,
Right.
most of the time, like we're at the point to where we know when we didn't do our best, and it's like, okay, I think individually we do an excellent job of like,
Oh, yeah.
all right, let's go back home and work on, hey, I messed this part up or that part. And it's like, hey, like it's time to perfect the craft. Like this is where we're at, this
Yeah.
is, we want our, livelihood to be built off of this, so
And
we got to be the
also,
best.
yeah, also too, get your fan base involved. If you know people that are following you around, have them videotape and share it with you, because you can actually get them involved in the process. Which,
Absolutely.
let me tell you something, that will really help you, because there's some people out there that are recording some amazing live footage. Let me tell you.
100%. That's one of my favorite things to do in like my free time is watch. Yeah, I mean, not only like interviews, but like live videos. I mean, it's just so cool. It's like, hey, I missed that
Right.
concert. How
I
were
mean,
these guys?
let me tell you, I got caught in the mosh pit. The Kings of Thrash are friends of mine, so I'm up front with Jeff Young. He's telling me, now stand here, don't move, film me the whole time. You know what I mean? And I'm like, okay, Jeff, relax, right? So
Yeah.
we're in a club that doesn't have a press cutoff,
Like the barricade.
right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm right there, and all of a sudden somebody moshes me from the back. I almost end up on the stage in front of Jeff. I'm like, I'm gonna kill somebody.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'm wearing a press pass. I'm showing this dude behind me. I go, do you know what this is?
Yeah.
Do you know what this is, dude? This is a press pass. Back off.
Yeah. Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I'm taking the chances to get the best shots and video possible. I mean, when I was in Australia, I was behind the I mean, they have steel barricades. I mean, they're not playing around at some of these clubs, right? So I'm sitting there. It's the end of the set, and I'm just putting my camera back in my backpack, and all of a sudden, this 300-pound Hawaiian guy decides to roll over the barricade.
Oh yeah.
And just
rolls
right over my head.
Oh.
And I'm saying to myself, my nose is broken in Australia.
Yeah.
But luckily, I had my head down like this because I was looking at my shit.
Yeah.
So luckily, the guy rolled over. I kind of just had a little like tap on my nose. I'm like, dude. I mean, you should have seen 7 security guards, man, got this guy out. I'm like, and Chaz Leon is like looking right at me like, oh my God, look what just happened.
Yeah. They've killed her. No.
Right. So look, I'm in it too, man. I'm in the trenches.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Trying to get the video and the pictures and all that stuff.
Yeah, I think one of our favorite things to do, we've kind of done it since our very first show, is especially like on Instagram, we get a lot of people that will take videos and post their stories, and then we just repost them, but we'll archive it. And it's really cool to, go back and just be like, all right, this is where, this is our performance in, 2024 or whatever. And it's, just really cool. So I agree.
Yeah, that stuff you need to archive and save, because you can always snip it and do like quick little, especially if you guys are in the studio, definitely do some pictures or some live video. Like you're writing a song, or, you're breaking a string and you're replacing your string on your guitar. I mean, that's the kind of shit people want to see.
Yeah. We actually have some like a big like stockpile of studio footage. It's just been kind of on the back burner. But that's another thing. I mean, Fernando and I kind of come from the era of, watching, people or like bands like Miss May I or like We Came as Romans studio. It's like you spend hours watching that. We're like, man, like we got to do that. So we got it. There's just we're it's been put on the back burner, but we're working through it. Yeah,
it's crazy.
Yeah,
it's crazy.
Got a lot of gigs of videos worth of that.
Yeah,
a lot.
I mean, I think last year alone, I probably saw 20 shows, and I mean, a few of them were, like I said, I mean, I've been to Australia twice, with the Kings of Thrash, there, following them there, and I've been to Nashville a couple times. And
very cool.
But Yeah, it's crazy. People want to follow you. I mean, seriously, your crushing vocals alone and your guitar crushing is like these people are like insane for not trying to come see you somewhere.
Hey, in the most humble way, we agree. So, yeah, I
Right?
mean, we have the utmost belief in what we do because we put so much time and effort into it, and yeah, that's our main thing. Is like, it, we want to get to a point to where we're completely undeniable. You know, it's like,
Right.
I mean, if and not in a cocky way, but it's like
No.
it's the truth. Like you have to believe 100% of what you're doing, or else, you know, when the hard times come,
Right.
there's nothing left. When no one believes in you, it's like you have to be that person. You know, so.
Exactly. Like when I first started hearing your music, the first thing that came up into my brain was Disturbed.
Like, love
And
that. That's a
then
new one. We'll take
and
it
then
though.
and then a little Breaking Benjamin and a
Hell
little
yeah.
Daughtry.
Hey, that's
So, I
cool.
mean, you guys are,
Yeah.
like I said, you guys are hitting the marks. I mean,
Yeah,
definitely.
I think that's kind of the coolest thing about like this project is it's very open. Like, you know, if we want to do super stupid heavy, we'll do that. Or, you know, if we want to have something melodic, you know, we made a song called A Lot Like You, and it's very much so like mainstream rock. It's like legit a love song that I wrote about my wife. And, you know, we go from that to like psychosomatic, which is like
Right.
just, you know, bone crushing. So it's cool to be able to, you know, express however, especially like as a vocalist, I just get free roam. And you know, if they tell me it sucks, I'm like, okay, like let's work on it, you know.
Yeah.
So let's
But
get it, you know.
your presence and, with the guitars as well. I mean, like I said, this band is going places in 2026, because I would love to
Thank
see
you.
you guys play some festivals.
Absolutely. Yeah,
That's-
we're,
yeah.
we're we actually just had chatted up our booking agent, and we got some stuff in the works, and yeah, it's looking good, looking real good. So we'll see what that looks like, and hopefully we can get some announcements out pretty soon, and yeah, get
Yeah,
that
for
going.
sure. Because I want to do a follow-up interview with you guys later in the year.
Absolutely. That would be
um,
Yeah.
great.
towards the fall and see what you guys are up to. But I'm glad you guys have a booking agent because that's going to help kind of push you guys forward a little bit
100%.
easier.
Yeah, absolutely. It's really tough to find the biggest thing is, you know, finding the right promoters. You know, it's you
Yeah,
know, when we're traveling
they
hours
have to be
away,
on the
and
same wavelength as you guys.
that's
Absolutely.
You know what I
100%
mean?
right.
You
Yeah.
can't have a promoter that's not in the mix.
Yeah, I mean,
You know
and
what I'm
most
saying?
promoters they end up not showing up to the gig. So it's
Right.
like, you know, bare minimum, they're not even there to talk to us, you know. So
Exactly.
You can
yeah,
only
it's
do DIY like for so long until you really got to get a booking
I
agent.
know, right? For sure. Fernando, what kind of guitars do you play?
I like Ibanez.
Oh, of course.
Yes.
Of course. Everyone likes Ibanez.
Oh yeah, my first
yeah.
guitar. I moved over to the LTD for a little bit, but I'm back on Ibanez for right now.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
So yeah, you can't go wrong with Ibanez.
Oh no, they sound so good.
Yeah. I mean, they got that hollow body sound, but yet it's crushing.
Oh yeah, and
For
you
sure.
need that on some Coldstate songs. You
Oh
gotta get.
yeah. You guys definitely need that on your albums for sure.
Oh yeah.
So, Fernando, how long have you been playing guitar?
Ooh, I've been playing guitar since 2008.
Wow.
Quick math on that. 18 years. Yeah.
Wow.
Mm.
How many
Old
guitars do
guy.
you own anyway?
Just right now, I only own two.
Okay. Nothing
Yes.
wrong with that.
Yep. I got a 6 string and a 7 string.
Okay.
These guys make me play a 7 string.
Oh. Well, hey, it gives you a different sound, that's for sure.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah, you should tell them right now to get an 8 string. We'll love that.
Hey, how about playing a cello? Why you
Yeah,
just play a
right.
cello on stage?
Yeah.
Gotta hit up our boys Bitter Breath for that.
Yeah, right. For sure.
Absolutely.
Get some violins going.
Mhm.
Oh yeah.
That's crazy. But you guys are pretty amazing. Clayton, why don't you let all the viewers know where they can find out more about your band?
Coldstatemusic.com. You can find us at Cold State Music on any socials, TikTok, Instagram, Twitter, uh, YouTube, Cold State Music. You can, yeah, find us all there. But if you go to like the links in our bios, we have a link tree. You can find all our music, our merch store, pick up some t-shirts, all that good stuff. But yeah, that's where you can find us.
Yeah, because the merch is going to keep you guys out there. So
Mhm.
Absolutely.
definitely.
We're
Oh,
actually
Yeah.
that, so get them while you can.
exactly. Clayton, tell the viewers the rest of the people in your band.
So we got Fernando obviously plays guitar.
Obviously,
We got
he's right
Scotty.
there.
Yeah, yeah. We got Scotty does bass and he does backup vocals. Noah's on lead guitar, and then we have a fill-in, as I mentioned before. His name's Juan, and he's the guy from Nashville.
Okay. Very cool. Very
Yes,
cool.
ma'am.
Because I really see you guys killing it in 26.
Yeah,
I was so
that's the goal.
excited to interview you guys because this is just the beginning.
100%. Yeah,
Guys.
it's great. This is I think we did one interview before, but it never came out. It was horrible. We did so bad. It was like 2 years ago. So this is like
I'll
our
send
first
you guys.
official
I'll
one.
send you guys a copy of this. Just make sure you promote it.
Absolutely.
It'll
Yeah.
be a couple of weeks.
Mhm.
But
Awesome.
it'll definitely get aired.
Awesome. Yeah.
I definitely wish you guys the best.
Thank you.
Thank you so much.
We're
Likewise.
gonna definitely keep in touch. And let me know what you guys are up to, because
100%.
this is something I definitely want to keep track of here.
Oh yeah.
Absolutely. Yeah. Thank you so much once again, and for the support on TikTok. You're always commenting,
I
showing
know.
love. So yeah, thank you so much.
You guys are amazing. I just want people to understand they've got to check you guys out.
Thank you.
Hey,
I mean,
yeah,
It's a
thank
lot.
you.
sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
All right, you guys take care. Be safe, and we'll talk soon.
Sounds good.
Absolutely. Yeah.
See you.
Much love.
Okay, thank you. Take care.
You
You as
too.
well. Bye bye.
Bye-bye. Wow, Cold State. This is a band you definitely want to watch out in 2026. From Indianapolis, Indiana. These guys are not playing. They are on the TikTok algorithm heavy. So definitely check them out. This is the Vegas Rock Goddess on the Rocks. Always like and subscribe to On the Rocks, because you never know who I will be interviewing next.